You know what most men are watching for. The obvious stuff: eye contact. Smiling, leaning in. But here's what you're missing. The micro behaviors that happen in the milliseconds between feeling and concealment. These are the involuntary signals her body sends before her conscious mind can edit them. They're fleeting, they're subtle, and they reveal everything. Let me show you the 8 attraction cues no one talks about. The ones that separate men who guess from men who know. The first one is the reset breath. Right after you speak or make eye contact, watch her breathing. She'll exhale or readjust like her body just rebooted. That little sigh isn't boredom. It's her nervous system regulating after a hit of adrenaline. Attraction floods the body with stress hormones. And breathing is the emergency valve. She's literally catching her breath because her attraction response just spiked. If you see this happen within 2 seconds of engaging with her, you've affected her on a biological level. Most men interpret a sigh as disinterest. You now know better. The second clue is the latency pause. When you ask her something, even something simple, she takes a half-second longer than necessary to answer. That micro delay isn't confusion. It's her brain switching from logic to emotion. Searching for the right tone, not just the right words. It's the moment she realizes she wants to sound attractive, not just accurate. Pay attention to that hesitation. If her response is slightly slower than it should be, and her voice comes out softer or more measured than before, she's editing herself for you. She cares how she sounds to you. And that matters. Now here's a big one. The alignment microline. Not the obvious leaning in that everyone talks about. Watch her torso and knees. She suddenly lines her sternum and knees toward you. Even if her upper body or face is turned slightly away, it's her body triangulating attention. Keeping social cover while her subconscious aims straight at you. She might be talking to someone else or looking at her phone. But if her core is oriented toward you, her body has decided you're the priority. This happens before conscious attraction kicks in. Her body knows before she does. Moving on to this, the blink hold micro freeze for a split second. After your eyes meet, her blinking stops. That freeze is Olympic system lock. The same reflex animals show when focus heightens. It's a physiological tell that she's captivated, not just being polite. Normal blink rate is about 15 times per minute. When attraction hits, that rate changes. Either speeds up from nerves or pauses entirely. In moments of intense focus, if her eyes lock and her lids go still for even a beat, you've triggered something primal. She's not thinking about blinking. She's absorbed. The fifth thing you'll notice is the speech sync. Her speech rhythm unconsciously starts matching yours. Same pacing, same pause length. Same cadence. This isn't mirroring, it's entrainment. Her brain is syncing to your vocal patterns because she's emotionally tuned in. When attraction deepens, her tone softens, and her sentence endings start to mirror your inflections. Listen for it if she naturally falls into your rhythm without trying. If her voice becomes a quieter echo of your energy, she's bonding with you on a subconscious level. Speech sync is one of the most reliable indicators of rapport, and she has no idea she's doing it. Now pay attention to this. The anchor gesture. While standing or sitting, she lightly grips an object. Her purse strap the edge of a glass. A chair back her own wrist. That subtle hold grounds her. It's a containment cue, her body trying not to overreact to stimulation. You'll see a faint knuckle flex or thumb rub. That's tension finding a discreet outlet. She's physically bracing herself. Because your presence is creating internal pressure. If she's clutching something while talking to you, she's managing arousal, not boredom. Her body needs an anchor. Because you're destabilizing her in a way she enjoys, but doesn't want to broadcast. The seventh clue is the post-contact recalibration. After a brief touch, a handshake, a brush of the arm, even a shoulder tap. She adjusts her clothing, tucks her hair or smooths fabric near where you made contact. It's her body resensitizing itself after a micro-dopamine surge. She's not fixing her outfit. She's feeling where you touched without drawing attention to it. That recalibration is her way of processing the touch privately. If she immediately grooms herself after physical contact with you, she's replaying the sensation. She liked it, and her body wants to hold on to it a little longer. Last one, and this reveals everything. The asymmetrical smile drift. Not the full smile she gives you directly. Watch for one corner of her mouth lifting for just a heartbeat. Often while she's looking away or down. That tiny one-sided grin is spontaneous emotional leakage. A flash of pleasure she tries to suppress. It's gone before you can name it. But it's the purest indicator that she's enjoying you, more than she intends to show. A full smile is social. A half smile she hides is real. If you catch that micro-expression, you've delighted her in a way she wasn't prepared for. If you want the full system, all 25 forbidden signals she's secretly sending, hit subscribe and check the link below. This is just the surface. Start paying attention to the recovery, and you'll see what's been in front of you all along.